you have any question for this? Okay, thank you. Enjoy the ride, and our guide will share with you more about this. Thank you.
With you a tour in a few days. So this is my hometown. I grew up only about 15 kilometers from Angkor Wat. So I'm very lucky, and when I was a little, I came to the temple very often. While in a high school student, I got practice my English in Angkor Wat. The first thing when I met the Westerner, I call them Barang. Barang it means French. Whoever you are from France, from England, America, we call you all Barang. So Barang. So if you travel to the countryside now, people there will smile to you and say, "Hello, Barang," all of you. So when I met them first and I talked to them, I never. Cold ice box, but we put it down, but later we put it up somewhere to refill the water, because now is our hot season. Drink more water, but it's less tourists. That's good. I like this. It's very nice. You see the sightseeing a lot here. So I've been a tour guide for almost 20 years. I love this. We greet to our king, because Cambodia is a kingdom country, so we greet our king our hand above the head. Like this common in Cambodia, we say happy wife, happy life.
Exactly.
Most of Cambodian men after work, their money transferred to their wife bank account directly. When they go in, it's easy. When they come out, it's too many reasons. Yeah. Our travel time will take about 1 hour 20 minutes. We stop at the Anson Bridge. Everyone can walk through, and we're gonna use the toilet break there. And also some snack like Cambodian banana chip, Cambodian palm cake, make and steam there. And restroom and see the Anson Bridge. Then we take another hour 20 minutes to Kampong. Kampong is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and we're gonna stop there as well for our lunch break. So after lunch break, we head off along this road down to Kampong Cham. Yeah, over here, which is another 2 hours to get there. 2.5 hours, including another toilet stop after you have lunch. Because after coffee, after drink, then you need that. So lunch is set menus, Khmer set menu. You have 2 meals with us. So today lunch, and on the excursion in the city, the way it would be very interesting. I bet you never see such as strange transportation. Inside a scooter on the back, and then they drive and upside down. And sometimes you see the plowing machine, local transportation. you would see like sometimes they're sitting on the roof. It's funny. So this is a thing that you're a little bit walking around the village, and you also see like you also take the transportation like tuk-tuk tomorrow, and then you also see like how the people. So ladies and gentlemen, we are here now. Sincere Brief. You see that, everyone? And then we're gonna stop at Siem over here. It is downstream along the Mekong River. It's really interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, Cambodia is very small country, but it's very good location in Southeast Asia. And you look at the map on the north, from west to east along the northern border, is the ranking of the mountain, Dong Rek Mountain. The elevator of this mountain is 800 meters compared to the sea level. So the south is from west along to the eastern south. We have the ranking of the mountain called Gardemar Mountain. 100 meters compared to the sea level. So the center part of Cambodia is Tonle Sap Lake. Tonle Sap is the biggest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia. Fill into the center to the capital city of Cambodia, Phnom Penh, and then fill into the lake in the wet season from May to October. So that's why this lake go to 12 to the sea. So in the dry season, this lake it got only 3,000 square kilometers. So in this lake, so ladies and gentlemen, later on you would see another interesting thing is the people, they make a strange food. They got a big stomach, that's why we call belly frog. It's grilled belly frog.
Nó nói giỏi hơn.
Thank you.
Brown.
Có purple.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Look like it's Lebanon or Iran.
It's an Arab sheep.
Iran.
Arab sheep.
Arab.
Yeah.
No, but this one good is East Cham.
Yeah.
Cái đầu.
Trời ơi, nó biết cách chọn.
Em chọn cái này còn
So
đỡ hơn.
Cambodia is an agricultural country. And that right side later, see, that is a gasoline. A lot of selling. They don't sell at the gas station because it's for scooter. The price is cheap on the road. Yeah, like that in front of little store. Because they don't use refrigerator. They use that ice, keep the soft drink cold. And Cambodian cook, they go to the market every. You will see a lot of more. So I bet everyone would like to feel so hot, increasing heat as well. So that's why we have the siesta in the midday. The work hour, we work from 7 to 11, and then they have break. We keep the cattle under the house, so people live on the floorboard on top, and the cattle live under. They have statues of the building house on the roof. That's why they make statues of pigeon to attract the real pigeon to come. So now they make the pigeon not look like pigeon, it look like something else. But ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy your time for the sightseeing. And if you have any question, very
nè chỗ này nó bán
thầy bị ông bị ngoại bị
ông Thích Nhật Từ bị
dung khống tụi nó.
Ừ. đó
Kia thì nó đông quá.
tới đó. Ừ.
we will start from the beginning of the bridge and then walk across to the other side. And you also can use happy hour without toilet.
Like the one you get to offer, like the
It doesn't matter.
is it what it came? Like the all color pink green one.
I like the rice cake in the Chinese rice cake.
Nian go.
And
Nian go.
Like a bạc
dark
song
con-
táo, you know.
Yeah, it's dark rice cake and taro rice cake.
Oh.
You know,
Oh,
they
tiki.
mix,
How about
yeah.
tiki?
And when
New
they
Year.
steam for the drink, and when you eat, they will cut.
Cut it.
And they
And
will,
fry it.
It's the same thing,
Fry it.
literally.
They put the
Oh,
egg.
that's tiki.
Very good.
Nè,
No, that's a
có, yeah, có. Either nè có, you know, after 2 days,
Yeah.
it's so
Very
hot
nice.
that you eat
I
right.
know some were not clear, and you also tried about Cambodian palm cake. This is very popular for Cambodian, and this cake. Together, then we put in the banana leaf. After we put in the banana leaf, the mindset of people at that time, they think after the girl married, become as a wife, so it's to work like me or like Steve, like that. This is most of them who not married. They live with their family, with their parent. The parent will look after them. Yeah, some of them, they live by themselves. Yeah. So actually, when they get puberty celebration, after, you know, the mother teacher like how to be a good wife, how to be a cook, how to be the mother, and at night time, mother just keep a long pillow on her bedroom. Perfume and then turmeric on her skin and her face to make the skin white and cover very much. In 3 months, not allow the girl come out in the sunlight. Sorry, this is a time for the children. They are come out from school. Look, they are so cute on both sides with the school backpack. Look at those girl and boy walking home. This is what I wore when I was little like that. So cute. No, primary school like little one, they only half a day school. Morning. Yes, I go home at 2 to start again until 5. Yeah. Let's go back to the puberty ceremony. Actually, when the girl passed that in 3 months, that is a message. There has a big ceremony in the village. That is a message to the villager that girl is ready to marry. The married age of the girl is 18 years old. The boy family have to pay a lot of money for dowry to the girl family. And those, yeah. Well, regarding to the boy and the girl birthday detail, if they're not allowed to marry, they're not married. Yeah. It happened to my personal story. For the astrologer and for $100 at the time because I spent all for my education and my dad got accident. Oh my god, a lot of money, all gone. The money that I earned from my job as a
Bán mấy
tuk-tuk
cây
and
này đó là du khách khoái lắm, đồ đan á.
I said, oh come on, this is a lot, I don't have that. So please understand my situation. He said, lot of things we need to pay for wedding. Yes, of course, I know pay for the wedding. So I said, make it lower. I start bargaining. This is this bargain in my life. I never do bargain like this. She said, okay, let's do 4,500. Before they married, before they did anything, big business, relies on astrologer. Astrologer said, married on this day, you have to follow that. Astrologer said, you cannot marry this girl. Before married, mother and father, boy and girl family, they take the best detail and checking by astrologer. If astrologer said no,
không cần.
cannot. This is good. Now, you know, this is what I play my trick to my friend. I want that. Astrologer charge is roughly around $50 or less. So, I said my Sai astrologer said it's good, everything. But I trust to my Sai astrologer. And then finally I got married. After marriage, we live happiness. Now 14 years live together. But I have a lot of respondents. So my older sister-in-law married by following the order of my mother-in-law. After got 2 boys, she cannot live with her husband. So got divorced. A lot of divorce in Cambodia today. So me live in happiness and they live with me now. My mother and father-in-law so proud of me now. When she got sick, I took her to Thailand to get treatment. Spent a lot of money and I have spent a lot of time for them. For give them back and feed them, look after them. Yeah, they're so proud of me. So, well, you know, in Cambodia said, if you love me, you have to love my mother. No, actually, I explain by what I tell her a little bit, and then mostly I show her through what I had done. So finally, we live together with happiness, and I had money I spent for her and for my father-in-law as well, because my mother and father side all gone, so I had to look after them. So they really understand and they really proud of me. Then I think they feel sorry when they said at the beginning. But you know what I had missed it is my 5 cow. But this is a deal. This is a big deal. You know, I never forget it. And that's why I built up my happiness family. So this is what I want to share to you is
giống như một tiệm tập
the
hóa.
dowry system in Cambodia. Mostly is decision. The arranged marriage is reduced. Your girlfriend live in us with your man. I said trust on yourself more than the astrologer.
Dễ sợ nhớ thời
So
mình.
he did that. That's good. So I changed it.
Từ ở đây mình
My
chưa
family
có
side,
trong kia mà.
my father and mother rely on the children. So whatever your decision, follow that. So now decision is priorities. Still some family arrangement. No. Most of the people who you invite, you have to know. So, you know, from the relative of the boy and girl, or the sister of the girl, brother of the girl, those people have children, invite this family, then
Không
they
có
give,
nói
for
chuyện đâu
example,
phải,
first they
đâu
give
phải.
money and then they have to give because too busy. I like your style. I like your way. 50 or 100 people is enough in the church or something. Yeah. And regarding to this, now gender in Cambodia. So everyone have to go in the self-tunnel. I live my life like that. My older sister, older brother didn't have time for education because the whole time they go in tourism at that time until today. So no more war and everyone learning and sharing. And in our country we have compulsory for the children. Every children when they are 6 years old they have to study at least 9 years in school. They have to know read and write. Selected. So majority of the people they decide to learn tourism industry because tourism is big industry in Cambodia. Siem Reap is a big tourism destination. So a lot of people. We have 5,000 tourist guides in Siem Reap. We have 6,000 tourists. People now, the children, they got really easy education. Eat coconut candies. See, some people eat that. I really want to eat that, but I never have chance to eat it. I promised myself when I was in healthcare and education. So most of the income for our economy is tax system from the material like real estate property and the good, every good for tax in business. Little entrepreneur, they have to pay a lot of tax for the government. So, yeah. Country. Look at the smartphone. Less people, very cheap
Nó không
labor.
vừa ít mà nó không vừa ít.
Even cheaper than Chinese.
Nó phải cách
Cheaper than
nào
Vietnam.
nó để
A lot of foreign company they run the business in Cambodia. We have, you know, Kin, the sandal company, Kin. Yeah, the
Có
food
chèo
beer
Đậu Yến
factory,
nữa.
American company. It produced in Cambodia.
Nhà nó
Cheaper
Ừ.
labor. And Adidas, Nike. As he got an idea, his wife loves shirt, so he bought a shirt for his wife. Very expensive in US, in the big shop. And then as he got home, then gave it to his wife, and his wife checked properly. Hi, honey, you bought it in US? Yes, this is made in Cambodia. This is a story. It's true story. It happened to the God. Stop those two tigers fighting. Make our economy go. Yeah. But now Cambodia economy is growing slowly after COVID-19. In COVID-19,
thì nhỏ buổi tối.
sáng
Ờ. Chắc gần tới con bông Chàm thấy nước nôi đồ nó nổi lên rồi.
thấy nước đó.
Con bông Chàm chứ chắc gần tới.
Trong thành phố thì nhà có lọc chụp hình gì đó.
Đó đó.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at that huts on the left. Like a clouding mission. Salopsaw. He grew up in 1925 and he died in 1998. So he was in power as the Prime Minister of Cambodia during Khmer Rouge regime. 1975 to 1979. 3 years, 8 months, 20 days. Half of population almost was killed. Yeah, so sad. We will see. That part they got help from China and Thailand and American government as well at the time, because Vietnam is the country who decide to help to chase Vietnamese soldier, cooperate with some of the Cambodian to establish a new government. This new government has fighting with the Khmer rule very often. That time when my life living through the Khmer rule time, so they fight across the country everywhere until 1998. They finished when Pol Pot, Salot Saw, he died in 1998. He is 83 years old. Yeah. How he died? Yeah. Actually, by the report, said he died when he got very old. Yeah. Yeah. So after war, we had only 5 top leaders of the Khmer Rule regime has been arrested and judged. Those 5, 2 already judged. The other. And those 5, he used to be a leader who power after the Pol Pot. Somebody killed who used to be a former Khmer Rule used to kill somebody, and their relative killed them, and then the relative of that person who killed them never finished. So we decided to reduce them, stop. That's better. It's not better. This is a river I told you about. This river. Now it's dried up. In the rainy season, the water rise up to nearly the upper part. You see the water mark. It's very high, it's water level in the rainy season. And the bridge on your left hand side, it is a legacy from French. You see the arch, the style of the bridge on your left hand side. So they stopped use that. Only this one we used it now. They preserved it. Kampong is beautiful little city. Along high density is along this river. Kampong means village. Thom it means big village. Ladies and gentlemen, as Cambodia was under French colonial for 90 years, every city remained the colonial style houses. So this is one of them on your right. So after we got fully independent from French, 1953, 9 November. So we have independent monument, as you see in front on your left, over there, in the middle of roundabout on your left hand side. This is an independent monument. It's built immediately in the whole country, every city, after we got fully independent from French. The sign of the Kampong city, it's very strange. It's elephant step on a tiger, and another tiger stand on the back of that elephant. I'll show you later on your left hand side. Yeah, over there on your left hand side, you see that? the big tower on your left hand side, that's a memorial monument, and then after that's elephant statue step on the tiger. That is a sign of Kampong city. So Siem Reap is
Thành phố
Angkor.
lớn là có tiếng Anh.
Phnom Penh is big independent monument. But just wait until a good time. They bring that tiger species back to Cambodia. We prepare the land to keep the tiger alive. My father told me tiger had 3 dangerous cases because he was attacked by tiger. One, when the tiger have babies. Second, when tiger eat food. And the third is when the tiger got injured. But my father told me my grandfather was a boxer. He have a knife.
Mấy cái
And a tiger can take a while, protect himself, and then be more away, so he's safe. We used to have my father homeland is only 20 kilometers from Angkor. In 2017 we finished it. No more. No.
Speak English or Thai as well. And
tiếng cả.
we set up the meeting town and the meeting point right there at the meeting town. And then we have one place because we always say, if you get lost, okay, stay where you are. Don't looking for us. And discovery by herself, and then she go to the restroom, the lady rooms, and when she go out, she get lost, and she remember that we informed her that stay where you get lost, stay where you are. So she remember that, and then she come back to the lady room. She went inside.
Ở đây chân gái nhiều, giống miền Tây hết rồi. Đó.
It is 5 minutes, 5
Giống miền Tây hết rồi.
You know, after you have lunch, mostly people have high sugar in your body and easily to fall in sleep in the aircraft. So I won't allow you to sleep. Oh my god. Still. It's skinny and very small because not my grass for them. If a farmer feed cow for working in the rice field for plowing, that is a rice field on your left hand side, green rice field. Yeah, that is the rice. They can grow 2 or 3 times a year in this area. Short term right, it took only 110 days. and the long-term right take flights just come in front of in the middle of the road, no move, and the bus on the beep 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 beep, and then people on the bus just wondering why the cow not move away. And one man he said, this big bus have only one horn, but the cow had two horns, that's why not run away.
Đi kể chuyện tiếu cho qua ngày đi.
You see some road, some part our driver cannot drive fast because some part they have the cameras, they strictly check. So only driver know that very well where the camera is.
Bắn cá.
Sometimes if you overspeed, a lot of money. Fine. Over like too much. So that is a gate belong to monastery. We have over 5,000 monastery in Cambodia. We have over 60,000 Buddhist monks living there. Yeah, they are on your left hand side, ladies and gentlemen. See on your left hand side that beautiful golden Kaaba. The main monastery is inside. Look at that, the statues on both sides. Yeah, some elephant,
Ở đây nó
rooster,
đặt tượng á.
animal, deer, god and demon statues. A lot of them. That for selling. Some of statues is already ordered, and most of the statues just for selling. They are very talented to make a statues. This sculptor must be the same bloodline of the sculptor in Angkor Empire. You see a lot of elephant on left now. Ganesh as well. Ganesh is a god of wisdom, human body and elephant head. And big Buddha on the right side, reclining Buddha. It's beautiful. I'm just kidding. I let everyone rest. So another 30 minutes later, we stop at the happy house.
thế. ở đây kêu bằng Kampong Sport.
Is toilet break, about 15 minutes. They have also very nice coffee and clean bathroom in there, and a little supermarket inside. Everything.
Vậy hả? Chứ không phải chuông vàng hả?
Chụp mà vừa có lá nữa thì mới biết.
they grow cassava tapioca in a small little trunk. They plant it on the ground in line. This is a very fertile soil. They grow this. Yeah, that's better than the rice. Big truck. They transport all the farming product, export to Vietnam or somewhere. Especially this. Not good, rising Cham not good anymore, so they have to cut it down and regrow it another. And bind it and put in the refined machine and make it to the powder. The leaf they not used for anything, for fertilizer only, but the trunk they cut it and regrow it. As you see the stick on the field, that is a tapioca trunk. The one that we try to pass by. And this is a rubber plantation. You see on the tree trunk, they cut. From start grow until 7-8 years, they have it. Oh. Whole year round. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes the leg.
Like for the bow window on the door at night, it might attract the bugs, butterfly, go into the room. When we light up, it kind of trap, if we all cold. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I guess we go to the village. Okay. Yeah, no dress code for tomorrow. Deal 0K. So you have